Hi, I hope you're having a great day. It's Ryan. Today, I want to come to you and talk to you about the proper communication within an office setting. So, what's happened with us is we have brought in two new people. With those two new people came their two new personalities. So, we want to make sure mesh and they blend, but they also feel welcomed in our companies. We've been through a bunch of time and it has not worked or has worked. What I like to say is have to have proper communication in an office. And there's a special way that we like to do it in our office. My best tip for you guys is to not be secretive, tell people the truth, and be brutally honest. It works so much better than keeping it all inside of you. All you're doing is creating more stress for yourself. The other person realizes it. Whether you say something or not, they're definitely realizing something's off, and maybe they feel like they don't fit in too. They're probably feeling a little nervous, a little anxious about how they're going to fit in, how they're perceived. And with our office, we're in a little unique situation. So we're not all together all the time. So what happens is, and it's not just the person that's in our office right now answering the phone. It could have been the four, five, six other people who've done the same position. It could be any position in the office. Is that they come to you all day long with every question that pops into their head, whether that's through a text message, a phone call, or any of the apps that we use, or if you're in the office, they're going to bombard you with every question that pops up. Now, that's no good. That's no good because you have to do your own work. So, what you can do is bitch and moan and complain about it all day long and call up, your boss or Tanya or Ryan and complain that they're bothering me all day long and I can't get my work done, or and it could be Tanya complaining, it could be me complaining that they're just coming to me with everything, every little question that's done or comes in their head. What you need to do is go directly to the issue and explain to them that, look, this is the way that we work within this office with communication. It's so much easier if, as you come up with all these thoughts, you just jot them down, put them down on a piece of paper, put them down on an app. We like to use Google Keep, or WhatsApp. Just keep a list of all of them. And then once or twice a day, you can sit down together and go over them and take the time that they deserve to give them the proper answer. What happens with me is if you're coming to me all day long with questions, I'm going to give you very quick answers and they're not going to be correct, guaranteed. So that's why I don't do good with clients who come back with question after question after question, because I've already been to the estimate. We had the opportunity to do them right there and answer all the questions there. That's also why I don't do well with people in the office who are coming at with me with a bunch of different questions. I like to get things done. I like to get them done right away, and then that's it, move on to the next thing. And I know not everybody works that way, but it's the way and the proper way when you're in an office to properly communicate with other people. You can't take the chance of abusing that situation and that conversation and their time. So their time is very, very valuable. They have work to do. They have tasks that they're being judged on. And if you take them away from their work to do your work, it's going to reflect on them as well. Plus, if you're going around just looking for an answer from anybody that's around you, chances are you're going to get the wrong answer. So, back to being brutally honest. You're not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, but I've found that when you're tiptoeing around answers like that and questions and issues, you're making things 100 times worse by not going directly to the person and telling them what's bothering you. You have to do it. It's an issue in marriages, it's an issue in relationships, it's an issue at work, it's an issue with clients. How many times are you on a job and you feel, or anywhere, you're on a job, you're on a date, you're out with friends, and you just feel something's off, you feel something's going on, you don't know what it is. It's usually that somebody has a problem with you and they're afraid to tell you. Make it easy. Tell them it's okay to talk to me. It's okay to tell me when something's bothering you. I'm not going to hold it against you. I'd rather know that something's bothering somebody, and then we can work on it. We may not agree on it, and in my company, obviously my word is the last word. But sometimes I'm wrong. I realize it. And sometimes I just say things right off the blue, and it's usually in a reactionary way. That's why it's so much better to present your questions, let somebody digest them, and give you the proper answer. So that's the proper communication and how things should go in a highly functioning office, especially now when you're working virtually, you're not all working together, and you can get stuff done.